Alright, what's up there, YouTube? Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to use content aware fill from Premiere. So right now I'm in Premiere, and here's a before and after with content aware fill on a clip that I did. I'm going to do another clip to show you how it works, show you guys how this works. So in the new Adobe CC 2019, Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects, this actually has to go to After Effects to be used, because what After Effects does is it makes a new PNG file, a new file, frame by frame, and takes out the thing that you've circled, right? So if you draw a line around something, it'll go through and analyze those frames and take out and make a new layer of PNGs. With that, I'll put it back together with each different frame having the object drawn out. Basically, like Photoshop's content aware fill, you've probably seen that many times before. So this is a clip from before and after. So this is what it looked like before. There's a photographer over in the shot. It's not a real complicated clip. It's just a slider shot with a photographer in the shot. See, the photographer's over there. I'm sure it probably works better with higher resolution footage. This is 1080, 120 frames per second, so it's only 1080p. But I've got another one that's 4K from a drone. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it and how it works. So here's what the footage looks afterwards, because I took this clip, dropped it on the timeline here, then I right-clicked and chose Replace with After Effects Composition, and it automatically sent it to After Effects with the right dimensions and everything, and allowed me to draw the box around it. And you can see over here in the corner, you can see this like shade right here. It's like darker right here. So it didn't do a perfect job. It did a good job, a good enough job for like a web camera type of thing. And you can play it. I can hit the space bar and it'll play. It plays a little laggy. See the red line? It's not perfect because it's After Effects, and my computer isn't the fastest thing in the world, but it's plenty fast enough to play the clips off of the timeline here. So I've got another clip here. It's a drone shot, and this is 4K. This one's 4K, so it's got a lot of information to send to After Effects. I'm going to show you what this looks like in After Effects right here. Let's pull up After Effects. So here's what After Effects looks like. I drew a mask around the object with the pen tool, and then I made a path out of the mask, and I physically went through and moved all the nodes around and got it to move, and you can see that it took that off. So if I hide this mask, well, I can't. I can hide. If I hide the PNG, you can see the file. See, it's filled over here on the right. You can see it. There's the PNG above it, where it made the separate files. Anyway, so back to Premiere. We're gonna do it together real quick here. Here it is playing. Now here's the next clip I wanted to use. So here's the couple walking in the clip, and they're walking down the beach. I shot this Sunday, and then right here you can see me. So this is what you'll do a lot. You'll get a lot of this type of situation where you're in your own drone shot, because I'm shooting the shot and I didn't see where the drone was. I was watching the couple and I was looking through the screen. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm in the shot. It's behind me now. So now I'm in the shot. Well, there's my back, and I turn around. Right here, see where I turn around? I turn around and look at the camera. You can look, see? Right here I turn around and I'm looking back at the camera. So we don't want that. We want me out of the shot. I want it to look like an empty beach. And you could do this with multiple things too. You could do multiple people in the shot. But we're just going to stay simple. So to stay simple, the easiest thing to do is to go right before the clip. Right before I appear. So right there. Like right there. And I'm going to split that clip. And I'm just going to send this section to After Effects. I'm going to send just this section. So I'm going to right click and choose Replace with After Effects Composition. So now it's going to send this clip to After Effects. Now AE is flashing, so now it's sent this clip, just that clip from the part where I appear, into After Effects. Right? So there it is. There I am. So what I want to do is, since I'm going to animate this, I need to see the entire shadow and everything. So I need to start it like right here. I need to draw a mask around this whole thing with my shadow and everything. So all you got to do is, with the clip selected, select the pen tool, which is right here, and draw your mask. So I'm going to draw a little mask around me and around my shadow. There. Now the mask is drawn around me and around my shadow. So now I want to click the little twirl down here to show the mask, and on the mask I want to click down, and mask I want to, instead of add, I want none, because I want to be able to see the mask. I want to be able to see what I've gotten. So okay, so there it is. There's the mask. So now while the mask is selected, track the mask. So I got to select the mask here, mask 1, and then go over to tracker, and I want to track it. I'm going to track it forward first, and then I'm going to track it back to where it goes off the screen. So tracking forward, I'm just going to forward track. I'm tracking the mask forward in the clip. So now it's tracking to the right. Let me clear this level cap gaming thing. I hate it when I get notifications while I'm trying to edit. Let me close all notifications so it goes away. Okay. So now it's tracking the mask forward, which is what I want to do. I want to track the mask in the forward direction. Only takes a minute because it's a short clip. I've cut out, see, and it's going to match up perfectly with the original footage that doesn't have me in it, because it's not shrinking, it's not changing anything. All it's doing is drawing a box. I'm masking out myself and tracking it so that it can see where that position goes. And the camera goes back. Okay, so now it's gone. It's tracked out the mask forward. But if you look, if I go backwards, mask doesn't track backwards. So now I want to track it back. The reason why I started here and I want to track back is because I go off the screen. So see, my shadow goes off the screen. So if I started here, I couldn't draw the box around my shadow because I couldn't see it, right? Because it's out of the screen. So I'm going to start right here where you can see my entire shadow, and I want to track back. So I click the little track back button. So now it's going to track backwards. So see, the track is going off the screen. So it's tracking in the opposite direction. So now you can see the couple back in the screen. If I want to track them out of the screen, I could draw a box out of them. But I want them in the screen. I want it to, say I wanted to use a clip from here going that way. For a click, dramatic effect, whatever. Okay, so now it's tracked in both directions. So now you can see it tracks me. So now over here I want to go to subtract. So now I want to take me out of the shot. So now it's tracking, and it tracks me out of the shot. See? Tracks my shadow and everything out of the shot. So now that it's subtracting, it's taking it out, we want to fill it. So now we want to go over here to Content Aware Fill, make sure it's set to Object, and choose Generate Fill Layer. So now, see, it made a PNG, and it's calculating each frame all the way across there. That's why it's better if you have like 4K footage, and even higher frame rate 4K footage if you can. So if you got 30 or 60 frames per second, it's even better because it has more frames to work with. Anything with more frames and higher detail to work with makes it easier for After Effects to, look at the stuff around the frame and fill it in. What it's doing is using the information beside that mask to fill in what's in the mask. I was going to also bring up these batteries. These are the batteries I got for the Z6. And I got the batteries for the Z6. So I popped it in the Z6. I took the battery. The battery is gray, just like the ELB 15B. It's gray, but it's a lighter gray. So, just in case you guys know, here's the EL15B battery that came with my Z6, and here's see, it's lighter gray. It's a lighter gray battery. The lighter gray battery, it's kind of neat because now I can tell which one it is, and it doesn't say Nikon on it, obviously. It doesn't say Nikon on it. So, I tried it. I haven't had a chance to use it, but I was just going to give you, I'm going to leave a link in the description below for the batteries. So I pop the battery in and turn the camera on, and it, right down there in the bottom corner, sees it as a battery and says it's fully charged. I plug in USB and the light comes on. It's charging in the camera. So far it works, and it charges inside the camera. So it's a aftermarket battery. I got 2 of them for $30, and they work perfect. So they work, but we'll see how long they last. But they work. They do work. So for $30, you know, no complaints until I try them out. So I'll be trying them out on the 27th with a wedding. So I got another one. So that gives me three batteries for my Z6, so I can at least swap them out while I'm shooting that day. Okay, so back to the clip. So now we've got it. Look, it filled it in, and it looks like it did a pretty good job. Look, there it is. Filled in. It got rid of my shadow, and it got rid of me. So now we don't even have to do anything. I could just file, save this composition, because I've already named it. See, this composition has the other original file in it. See right here? Right there? That's the other file. So I just made a new composition while I was in this thing. So while I was in this After Effects project. So I just minimize it. So now, if you look in Premiere, it's already gone. There I am, I'm gone. See? Huh? Oh, when I scrub, it's kind of funny. Look, when I'm scrubbing, it's showing up, but I'm actually gone. So let's try playing it from the clip beforehand. So here's the clip without After Effects, and there's the After Effect clip. So let's see what happens when I play it. Look, I'm still there. I'm paused. It's got to be a buffer issue. Let's see. It's got to be something that's. Yeah, it's a pre-rendered buffer file. It's just because it's already been in the thing. So let's go to. I'm looking at preview file. Let's go to quarter. So quarter is taking the actual. Yeah, see, I'm gone. I'm gone out of the clip. So there's the original clip. And I'm completely gone. So that's good. It worked. It put like a little streak. It's not perfect, but for a beach scene, you'd never know it. If I was sitting here playing the clip, you wouldn't know that there was something there. You can see a little jaggedy edge, but you can't hardly tell.